About to get in the shower, y'all. About to get in the shower and bust it out in the house. Get some things done and get some extra writing done, y'all. Look, I hope y'all take this video serious, okay? There's been some spell work being done. Heavy spell work. I'm gonna talk about for a minute. Illusions being revealed and um another kind of jealousy, y'all. There's another kind of jealousy going on strong, and it's a couple of type of jealousy that's running rampant right now. And the jealousy that's running rampant is survival jealousy. If you managing to survive without being so dependent on someone, you keep getting yourself out of bad situations. You keep on finding a way to get money from different sources. You keep managing to make it on your own without people. The people who you know who are narcissists, they jealous, y'all. Your own family is jealous more than ever. Some of y'all family members thought you'd come crumbing. Y'all can't even say the words. Some of y'all family members thought you'd come crawling back by now. I'm telling you no lie. Some of them thought you'd be knocking on their door for a place to stay, to borrow some money, or you would be kissing their you know what for help, and it's not happening. Some of y'all don't even know that some of y'all had family members lying on the taxes, lying about stuff, lying about the paperwork, contract, all that over the last few years, just to try to keep you stuck, but yet you still making it. Y'all, I'm telling you no lie. Do your own work now. The angels came through hard for me. Let's just say that I almost got tricked. Okay, the devil tried to trick me out of my money, and the angels came through. Okay, the angels came through, and people aren't happy about it. I didn't found out 100% that somebody that I know, who I thought I was not thinking was a narc, they're 100% narc, sociopath, everything, all in one. Okay, this person in my life did not even act like they was happy to hear that the angels came through for me this week. Okay, let me tell y'all, every time something sets me up, this has been for the last 2 years. Every time something come after my money, the angels come. I'm telling y'all, this keep happening to me. People are jealous that we making it. People are jealous that we taking care of ourselves and that we ain't just giving up. People thought some of us would have already jumped off the London Bridge by now. Some of us divine ones would have just called it quits and get checked out. But some of us didn't, and we fighting. We willing to fight for our life even by ourselves. And so people trying to be slick. People trying to hide resources. People trying to hide opportunities. They trying to. The devil energy try to hide it, but the angels keep on putting it in my face. And I know it's getting put in y'all face. If y'all just spend a lot of time alone, quiet, and don't stream as much, I'm telling y'all gonna have breakthroughs. Something about streaming right now allows spell work to be on you real heavy. The less you stream, the less you be surfing on these platforms, you'll see that you're vibrating higher. You'll see that you're having mysterious rewards and gifts and random blessings and angels, angels you never met showing up for you. You'll realize that's happening and you won't even be able to explain it. Because I'm telling you, we have too many people jealous, haters, family members, exes watching us on these platforms, watching us through their crystal balls. And when you set up protection, that protects your manifestation abilities. It does. They doing spell work on body and looks right now. That's what they're doing because they don't want us. They don't want us to meet nobody before the winter months. These low vibrational people don't want us to get no help. They thinking that if they just keep us with no help longer, the spell work to block us from divine ones, if they do that longer, maybe we'll finally break and go jump off a bridge. But we're not. This is why it's important to find your purpose. So that when this devil energy isolates you so much, when the devil energy start blocking you from people, by you still doing your purpose, the angels, the Holy Spirit got no choice but to send other divine ones behind the scenes to help you. This is why whatever you do, I don't care if you don't got no legs, no arms, if you broke living under a bridge, I don't care your situation. Never, ever, ever stop your purpose. If you think you found it, if you feel like you found it, if it gives you joy, if you feel like you're powerful and nothing can take your power from you when you're doing it, don't ever stop it. Don't ever stop doing it. Because right when the enemy think it's one with your vibration, your purpose will lift your vibration right back up. The enemy cannot defeat the power of your purpose. It can't, no matter what it do. And if you find your purpose, one of your purposes, or, the collectiveness of your purpose, if you find it, jealousy is coming for you. Jealousy, because people want to know how you getting this happiness, this type of peace, this type of unbothered type of energy, when everything and all hell breaking loose with the economy, all hell breaking loose with the crimes, all hell breaking loose. Why are you unbothered? But they don't realize that all they got to do is stop doing sneaky, wicked stuff and go find a purpose. And that means the system can't starve you. The system cannot deprive you. You will always find a way through. Because you will always show up with the vibration of divineness, which trumps anyone's willpower. That's period. Anybody who's divine, who may doubt you, when you be around them long enough and you're divine, their willpower won't even come in. They'll have no choice but to help you. But you want to keep that by tapping into your purpose every day. But these people want to sit around. These people want to sit around and be jealous. I'm telling you, it's jealousy of your creative gifts right now. Because look, a lot of the world then fell into judgment, whole judgment. A lot of people are not going to be allowed to have creative advancement. See, everybody keep talking about some people going to be sick or bad health. Why don't people realize that God can bring karma through creative power? He can take your creative power from you as discipline. And people want to be out here with this retrograde energy that we had, all toxic, intellectual battles, acting like parrots. Parrots of parrots, clones of clones, all toxic with their tongue and their throat chakra. They didn't fell in judgment creatively. God is moving the flow of money. God is moving into the creative champions that he didn't chose to have creative advancement. And I'm telling y'all think I'm lying. I ain't lying. We're going back to be able to having to sew and knit our own clothes, y'all. We're going back to having to knit and weave. Old-fashioned entertainment. Like sitting around reading poetry. We're going back to that, y'all. These platforms have gotten too toxic. A lot of people can't take it no more. We're going back. We're not going back to caveman days, but we're going back to Egypt. I'm just saying, y'all, we are. And if you tapping into your creative gifts, jealousy, the devil coming for you full force. Every time I sit here and I do my writing, because y'all know I'm gifted in writing, every single time I get attacked in the same week. I've been keeping track of this. Every time I go to a workshop and I'm all excited, I got spiritual and I'm ready to write and I got my writing books on the table, I get attacked. A family member will suddenly go negative on me. Something will happen with my technology. But then all of a sudden something will fix it all. It was almost like the angels came in and said, get up out of her energy and let her be creative. Like what happened with this platform, trying to block my money and all that type of stuff. Guess what? The creator bringing out money another way. See, the creator bringing out money, whatever money that was blocked from me on this YouTube channel, the creator then decided to bring it two different ways. Two different ways. I've been being blocked. Another way with my money. I got released from it today. I was shocked. I was straight shocked. And know what? Family members was acting irritated. I told y'all last year when the Lions Gate started opening and all these spiritual breakthroughs, somebody paid my dental bill. Some mysterious angel put my name on a grant that's for to pay all people's dental bills, people that are sick or whatever. I called, they was like, you was put on a list to have it paid for. I said, who did that? They said it was somebody on the team here or somebody here. I'm like, wow. So I guess you can anonymously submit one of the clients to get their dental paid for. And it was paid, y'all. I was shocked. Then I went to another dental place, and it happened to be the father of the dude who I went to before, who I mysteriously got my dental bill paid for. And he did the same thing. Now, then somebody came for my money again. Guess what? The angel stepped in again. Why? Because, look, I'm going to tell y'all something. When the devil try to block your money, the devil's not trying to necessarily get you out on the street. The devil don't want you to have no money to invest. That's why he blocks your money. He knows you can get free food at the food bank. He knows you probably got clothes, and then you can go to get clothes. He knows that you could get government assistance, welfare, a home, government housing. He knows this already. He's not blocking your money. The devil energy not blocking your money for that. The devil energy is blocking your money, so you cannot invest in a private business or private hustle. So you cannot do your dreams. So you cannot do your purpose. You won't have no money to buy the resources. That's why the devil blocks you. This is why, y'all, it's important. As much as some of y'all may get lonely, I know some of y'all getting lonely. But I'm telling y'all, stay celibate. Stay celibate a lot. Because, and I'm talking about also not doing stuff to your body. Because people are purposely matching other people's energy all the while they're jealous of you. Purposely acting like they want the same as you. They want to be with you. They want to match your energy, but they sitting around jealous, y'all. They sitting around jealous. To match your energy is to hook you so you will follow them and you won't be your own leader anymore. That's the new narcissistic strategy out here. Match your energy so you will stop being your own boss. You won't have your own mind no more because you'll be hooked on their loving and you'll be so caught up in them that you will be distracted from your purpose. It's called misdirection. Illusion. But they doing that on purpose because they jealous, y'all. Deep down, they jealous of the fact that you bold enough to go after your dreams, knowing how this economy is. You bold enough to go after your dreams, knowing how everybody's pockets is tight. Knowing how everybody's like, me, myself, and I, that's all I got at the end type of mindset. In their mind, they jealous of that. Some of y'all better start tuning in to people even more so y'all can get the energy behind the energy. This energy behind energy. This energy that's behind this energy right here. See? And when you tune in even deeper, learn to be more quiet around people who you've known your whole life, who you slept with. Be more quiet around them for a while, especially during this time when it's top of the ninth. When it's top of the ninth with the abundance. This is when you be real quiet so you can see through the layers of the energy. You can sense through the layers. You can sense if they really jealous of you, if they matching you because they being fake. Because they being an illusionist. It's illusions on top of illusions. They doing spell work right now to make you see yourself in a way that you don't even want to see yourself. Like this is wild, y'all. They doing spell work right now so you don't see your beauty. So you won't think that you've been blessed by the sun over the summer months. They want you to think that you're old, that you're dried up, that you don't have it no more, that you're not worthy of nobody, and all that type of stuff. I can hear the demon voice. I heard it. I heard it this week. Once you think that you ain't good enough, you know, it ain't the perfectionist spell work. When you in that perfectionism energy, that's spell work on you. And somebody jealous of you did that to you. Somebody jealous of you put a spell on you to be hooked on perfectionism. Where you ain't never enough for yourself. That way, you'll just keep on stopping what you're doing. And you'll never ever get to the goal. You'll never get there. See, sometimes y'all, these narcissistic, jealous type people, their greatest trick is to keep you thinking that you're going to get there when you're not. Because they keep on setting you back with your perception of yourself. On how you see yourself. To make you think that you're not allowed to have something not so perfect about yourself. That how could you not be so perfect, but yet you still having breakthroughs? That's the new jealous energy. How come you got gray in your hair? How come you a little chubby? How come you don't got nobody? Your parents is dead, you don't got nobody, and why are you still having breakthroughs? That's what the jealous energy is feeling right now. Like, why are you still, how come you still defeating my spell work? How come you still not relying on me to give you validation? So now that the wickedness is going on real low key. Real low key now. That it's being real low key. Where it's like I'm making you think I'm matching your energy. We smiling together. Meanwhile, behind the scenes is real covert. They planning to do this, they planning to do that, they planning to do this and do that. And thinking they can hide that energy. Y'all, some of y'all got some things coming to the light. When you have a spiritual awakening, when you're in another cycle of a spiritual awakening, illusions get revealed. Illusions get revealed. Oh, thank you very much. Y'all, I didn't even get in the shower yet, y'all. I've been doing so much around the house. I've been on the phone. Have y'all ever been on the phone? Well, I didn't get in the shower like I want to get. I want to get some extra grooming. I did shave, y'all. I'm a hairy woman. I did shave, you know, but I've been sitting on the phone for hours today. We'll talk, but it's one of those days where I'm just caught up in handling business, you know, paperwork, phone calls, that type of day. Yeah, they being covert about it, y'all. They're being covert about it. Covert. It's getting very covert like now, y'all. You know why? Because people really don't want to fall out with people. Not even the narcissists. The narcissists don't want to fall out with their smear campaign crew. The people that they're smear campaigning you to, they don't want to fall out with none of them. So that's why they being real covert. That's their source of backup fuel. The narcissists right now, these jealous narcs, they're doing all they can to protect their backup fuel, to hide it, to protect it, to keep it from you, so that they can come on, Flicky. Look who's here, y'all. There ain't no treats up here. You want treats? Let me get him some, y'all. I'll be right back. Just a little bit. Come on, Flick. Come on. Yeah, but they doing all they can behind the scenes, y'all, because they don't want to lose the fuels. Look, if the narcissists lose their backup fuels right now, it will be a major hit on their funds, their ego. Like they don't want to lose no fuel. Okay, so they being real secret, smiling and being real fake, y'all. Come on, Bubba. I gotta get Flick up here. You want the treats or not? Let me see. It is, y'all. It's very Krampus now. But the angels are stepping in. They're like, no, you're not cramping up somebody's funds. Because that's what they're trying to do. Y'all, I felt jealous energy so strong the last few days. I could hear like a jealous demon. And the demon was like, eat, eat more food, eat more food. It was like, do nothing, don't exercise, don't check on your money. Y'all, that's jealous energy. That's somebody jealous. When you hear that, that's somebody that know you. Like for real, when you got that type of demon in your ear, trying to block you from health breakthroughs and financial breakthroughs, that's somebody that knows you. Somebody that knows you sent that demon on you. And it's somebody that's keeping track. Somebody that's keeping track of your life. So whoever sent that demon on me this week, it's somebody that's watching this channel, or somebody that I didn't hung out with, or somebody that I'm still talking to sometime. I don't know, a family member or something. It must be a family member on the low sending this demon to me. But I caught it though, y'all. I caught it. Now the weird thing is I sensed that my family, they got irritated when I caught it. So I'm thinking that they sent that demon on me, a certain family member. So they got irritated when I was like, "No, I'm detoxing." I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and eat less food, because something about this week, God told me to be like, stay away from all fast food restaurants, takeout. God told me to just nibble, be a deer. God told me to eat more plant-based and try to wait to the end of the day to have some meat. God told me this, y'all. God told me this. And then when I told somebody, I said, no, I said, I'm getting that I'm supposed to fall back on the meat. They got irritated. So I'm like, they the ones that sent that demon to me. They was praying against my diet. And I noticed that they had been looking at my belly, like they had been sizing me up. And I was like, why are you sizing me up like that? I said to them, I said, why are you looking me up and down? And then all of a sudden I heard this demon on me. And then I heard an angel say, no. I heard an angel say, eat like a birdie and a deer, then have your meat the end of the day. Wait till almost till 4 o'clock to have some meat, or don't eat no meat at all. I heard the angel say this, y'all. The angel said, wait a long time to eat meat, or don't eat at all, or don't eat no meat. But yet somebody tried to get me to eat meat when I know the angel said fast on me, like fast a while on me. So they sent that demon on me. So when I'm telling y'all, some of y'all got family members that's looking at y'all, thinking about y'all, looking at y'all pictures, checking in on whatever, checking in on the demons, the crystal balls, the internet, and they that's how they choosing their spell work right now during this moon, because you know we had this Capricorn moon, and now we got this Pisces moon. Yeah, and if you into the moon affects everybody. I don't care what religion you are. The moon affects everybody's energy and mood. So with this mood, it's getting real. These low vibrational high priestesses and high priests, they trying to put curses on our stomach and our beauty. They want our skin to get bumps. They want our hair to fall out. They want us to get ugly. I said, I'm not even with it. I'm not even with it. They want us to lose control. They trying to gaslight us, emotionally gaslight us, knowing they fake. Knowing they fake. But they want us to lose control so that we could get arrested. Okay? Because that water energy could be like stuck in purgatory, in hell. Okay? Like suffering, losses. I saw the word homeless, y'all, right after I got this as a download. I swear when I tell y'all this, on my life, may I die on this video. I did not do tarots. I did not do anything. I didn't do no cards. This literally came to me. And when I turned on the TV, I saw the word homeless. Right when I got this feeling like somebody was trying to make me lose control with the spell work so I could end up being kicked out of my crib. Yeah, the angels told me to wear yellow too. Y'all, I went through my wardrobe because they trying to put our light out. I'm telling you, they trying to bring our spirits down. They trying to bring our spirits down. They trying to breadcrumb us. I'm telling you, these narcs is breadcrumbing right now. They smiling, they matching energy, but the energy not matching actions though. The actions is not matching. See, that warps and distorts your sun energy. That affects your faith and your beauty. Okay, that makes you not be in your own power. It makes you not think it makes you not think that you're favored. See, that's why I'm telling y'all, get y'all yellow in, get y'all lemon in. The creator told me to make lemon and strawberries and cranberry juice electrolyte water. And when I drank this water, all of a sudden, no cravings, y'all. It was like, so it's something to do with the yellow and the red, where they doing spell work on it right now. And I was also got like orange and pink too, like food that got a pinkish tone to it. So if you into fish, like I guess salmon, I think salmon's a little pink. Pink salmon. If you want to eat fish, pink salmon right now. So that's what I was told. But something was trying to get me to eat cow. Like, I was like, ooh, no. The angels say don't eat cow right now. But I heard the demon say, yeah, go get some beef. Go get it. And then somebody tried to get me to eat it. And then that's when I knew that they was one of the people doing spell work on me. And then when I tried to set up spiritual boundaries, and I tried to get into my spiritual practices, they said something disrespectful. I was writing down my spiritual stuff. And they was like, what are you writing down? Same old stuff? They got real smart. I said, woo! I was like, don't disturb my peace, demon. I was like, take that demonism somewhere else. And I had to ghost my family. I had to ghost my family. I'm literally like, kind of like in a half ghosted on right now, because I'm like, woo, they trying to interrupt my spiritual time. They coming during my spiritual time, y'all. I'm telling you. Yep. Oh, thank you very much. The meat, y'all. The meat, let me tell you, if you are divine, this you should be wearing this color like almost weekly. See this? Okay, this is the color of people who's favored. I'm telling you, low vibrational demonic people can't mess with this yellow. This yellow is either you are the light, or you gonna be irritated by this color. Banana yellow ain't for everybody. If you doing little sneaky wicked stuff, y'all, banana yellow will irritate your spirit. Y'all, I'm telling you, I notice I'm laughing because people don't understand how powerful our vision and our color is. And some of these demons be thinking that they can match us. They can try to match our colors if they want to, but they know darn well the only way they even can match us with this aura here is they would have to be in the darkness, in the shadows, so they can hide how irritated they are by the color. Y'all, it's real. A lot of sneaky fake people, I don't never see them wearing bright yellow. I don't never see them wearing neon green. I don't never see them wearing bright yellow, bright oranges. I don't never see them wearing that. They be wearing that gray, that black all the time. Oh, thank you very much. It goes with my aura. My aura is normally indigo. It's normally a bluish purple, high priestess. So the blue, the bright blue, the bright purple, bluish purple with the yellow, it kind of, it goes, the contrast. Yep. There's wild caught salmon. Y'all, I don't eat salmon no more. You can eat it. Look. They did something to the salmon. The salmon got spell work on it. Oh, thank you very much. Y'all, let me tell you, I feel protected when I wear yellow. Like certain colors for me, it's like protection. That's something that I found out. Like, I had to put on my watch. See this gold? For some of y'all, gold is protection. I know some of y'all don't think it is, but it is. You should always have on a piece of gold or tiger's eye stone like that. You should always have some on because it protects, like it blinds the demons. The demons is irritated by gold. I know y'all say, well, demons want gold. Demonized people want gold. They want gold to fake like they're you. To fake like they got a high vibration, that they're favored. But when you're wearing it, your light is like 10 times stronger. So they're more irritated by your light. And that's what you want. You want your light to literally like make them want to get away from you. So this is why I say, when it comes to your jewelry, you want to try to always, don't go so fake with your jewelry. Like my jewelry that I have is like one of a kind. Like y'all can't see these, but they real nice. If y'all seen them in person, they're real nice. And these ones I just bought. But one thing I found out, like, y'all, I'm purging my house of all low vibrational stuff. It seemed like when you keep low vibrational stuff, it's harder for you to have breakthroughs. Like that's what it just seemed like, y'all. When I started using this, see that's honey. When I started using avocado and honey hair products, I noticed like breakthroughs. I know this sounds weird, but everything is working together as a whole. So when I started using like eucalyptus and mint face wash, see, and honey, this jelly, this honey for your hair. And when I started using avocado, when I just started sticking with the natural, like high quality stuff, like my moisturizer is like avocado. It's like $25 for this moisturizer, hair moisturizer. And then for my body oil, it's 100% rose and olive oil that I use, and rose mist spray. Whenever I start using that, I noticed that it's almost like the demon stopped talking to me. Y'all, I'm serious. I be hearing the demon trying to tempt me in here. But every time I pull out my best stuff, like my high quality stuff, it's like almost like I put a sock in the demon's mouth. Somebody said, somebody just got on a dress to match you. Said my vibe. I'm telling you, I'm telling y'all, colors, y'all. Right down to, it's not just your food, okay? It's right down to the clothes, the colors of the clothes you wear. The monks is right. When they tell you don't wear so much black, they're right about that. Okay? Divine ones, we got a different chart. We got a different chart than these low vibrational people. Our chart is different. Look, even this. See this? See that? See that shade of plum near? That's divine. That's a divine shade. If it was like darker, if it was darker than this, that would be for low vibrational people. That would be for low vibrational people. So, see this purple here? This is perfect for high vibration. Because this is like Pisces energy. See that? That's like in the mid, like 1 o'clock, 1 a.m., 12 a.m., the color. See? But if it gets darker than that, like into that 3 a.m. shade, nah, y'all, that's low vibration. So I'm telling y'all, if you're trying to manifest, if you're trying to, because you know you're divine. You know it even when you're sitting there naked. Okay, let's keep it real. But some people, they ain't that tuned in like you. They can't tell if you're divine until you present yourself divine on the outside and inside. Okay? Some people are skeptical until till your aura goes beyond, and then they can sense that you're divine. So you have to make sure that you're willing to have less to have what's best for your divine energy. It's better to have a bag of clothes to raise your vibration than a closet full of clothes is 70% lowering your vibration. So you might as well, our ancestors of Egyptian time, they knew this. They knew this. And this is how it gotta be. Y'all, I was ready to not wear this watch. Because I was like, my brother, this is a $200 watch, water resistant, fossil is expensive. My brother bought me this. But my brother would always tell us, always have the best, always expect the best for yourself. And we didn't never listen, okay? Now my brother, he's successful. He got successful friends. He's living in an 8-bedroom mansion. He's successful. But he always was about the best. He never had much, but what he had was always the best. That led him to being where he at now. Successful. Now, I was having a problem. I was questioning this week. And God made me watch the movie with Ashton Kutcher and Alicia's the one actress where he's an entrepreneur, I think. And both of them are writers or whatever, writers or editors. And he was talking about, like being at your best, the best of the best. And he was helping her to understand that, to not sell herself short. And she was helping him to realize that he needs someone who's going to have gratitude for the fact that he brings out the best in people. That's what we need. We need people who are going to have gratitude for the fact that we bring out the best in them. We want them to have the best. We're like, I want you to have, I want you to have homemade, handmade soap. If I'm gonna buy you handmade soap, if I'm buying you soap, handmade soap, you want people to have gratitude for that. Because if they can't have gratitude when you giving them the best, they're not going to want you to have the best. They're not. When I buy people things, it's always the best of the best. I'm telling y'all, best of the best. And if I see they don't got no gratitude, I already know that I shouldn't deal with them at all. If they don't make a big deal out of it, if they don't act excited by the fact that I bought them a $15 soap, then I already know they're not going to want me to use it. They're not going to want me to have it. And that's a test. That's how you know. That's how you know, even if somebody wearing high vibration colors. Just do that little test one day. Like when you get them a birthday gift, get them something real nice to see how they act. And just tune into the energy. Like tune into the energy. If their energy don't go humble and not gratitude energy, then you already know they're the same people praying for you to not have the best. I'm telling you, like, that's how I found out half the people in my life wasn't really for me. Like, I have like a couple people that I brought the best of the best. Like the one person, I brought them like a real high-end body scrub. I mean, this body scrub was like $9 for this one little scrub, okay? Body scrubber. And it was all like, high maintenance type stuff. And they was just like, they couldn't even look me in the eye when they said thank you. They didn't even they turned away from me. It was almost like they accepted it, but it was like, I don't want you to know the quality of what you got me. They avoided eye contact. And that's when I was like, that's weird. They didn't give me a kiss on the cheek, a hug, or there was no eye contact. They didn't say, I'm glad. Because you know what? The fact that you would see somebody worthy of high value stuff, they should give you gratitude. Because they know that you are rare. You are rare. You don't fall off the trees like bananas. You don't. Not everybody, when people try to make it seem like they always get high value stuff from people, that's a lie. That's a lie. They can have 10 people in their life, and 2 of those people is willing to buy them. Only 2 of them people is willing to buy them some crab legs. I'm serious, but they want you to think that they get it all the time. And people that want you to think they get it all the time from anybody, you ain't special when you giving it to them. Them is the people that don't see you as special. Them is the same people that's not secretly not happy when you have financial breakthroughs. They sitting in their crib irritated by your good news. I'm telling you the truth. This one person, I noticed that when I would tell them I was having financial breakthroughs, they would just vanish. All of a sudden, they would be unreachable. Because they didn't want to celebrate it with me. They didn't want to have to say good job. That was the same person I bought that scrub for, who acted like the scrub body kit, like the body bag that was expensive. They acted like it was no big deal. That's the same person that wouldn't look me in the eye. So when I do that, something like that, I don't do it no more. I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. When you treat somebody like they high vibration, when you give them high vibration stuff, they supposed to send some of that energy back. Nothing in this world is free. Not even high vibration energy. So they supposed to send some of that energy back. For them to hog all the energy by not giving you gratitude, they got a greedy spirit in them. That's a greedy spirit. That means your vibration is never going to get any higher. That means that person wants your vibration at the same level that you showed up with. They're not taking it down, but they're not raising it. They're straddling the fence with the connection, the energy connection. To me, that's manipulation. And I don't do those kind of people. If you always want me to say the same, you should want me to have an infinite amount of hope and faith in myself. You should want me to have You should want me to feel like I'm on top of a mountain and like this is my world too. You should want me to have that type of energy. If you don't want me to have that type of energy, because you that's why you don't get gratitude when I bless you and help you, then I know you definitely something by the devil. An elite demon that sent you. You hear you got an elite one. Because you want me just stuck at the same faith? You should want to grow my faith to the point where I just start getting overwhelmed and crying and joy for love for myself. I should be ready to dance around this table like I'm so favored. Praise God. I want you to get me in that energy. That's the people I want. I want to see how you can get me near that energy. Because that's what I'm trying to get you near, that type of energy level. When you leave my house, you singing all the way up the street. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. I want to try to get you there. Because there's just way too much attacks going on out here. Too many demons. You need as much empowerment as you can get all day long. We don't need a class of empowerment now where you go to class, you sit down with mom and dad, they empower you and you're good. No, we're not in the 90s anymore. We're not in the 70s where we could just all meet near a fire, sing kumbaya, pass the blunt, and compliment each other and laugh and joke and we all empowered for the week. No, that's not enough now. This world has gotten way too passive aggressive and it's constant all day, everywhere you go. Everywhere you go. Oh, somebody said they loving a conversation. So it's like I want friends that's like soon as they just sense that I'm losing faith, they be like, come on, let's get it. They tuning into my energy to help my energy. They're not tuning in to judge it. They're not tuning in for that. They're tuning in. They're tuning in like, okay, Miss B, I see that you're gaining a little bit extra weight. You've been wearing a lot of dark colors all week, Miss B. You know, I got to do something to help you. Your spirits must be low. You don't want me to know. So I'm gonna lift your spirits up. Come on, Miss B. We're gonna go down. We're gonna go down to the local makeup shop and get you that shade of lipstick that you like, because you know lipstick be bringing your vibration up. Sometimes it's that one thing that you need to bring your vibration up, that you know, hey, can't nobody tell you you ain't favorite when you do it. Like, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. When I put on my lip gloss, my lipstick, I already know that I look good. This can all look like crap. But I know that I look good. I'm favored here. I know that I'm favored here. And that lifts my spirits up a bit. Okay, I feel like I'm in the game of champions in the beauty. I'm still in the game. Nobody really wants to be a outsider, even in the divine world. We don't want to be an outsider. We want to know that let's keep it real, y'all. We all want to know that our beauty is still undeniable, recognizable. Like, somebody cannot deny our beauty. Beauty with our gifts, beauty with our looks, beauty with our cooking, beauty. We all want to feel that way. We want to feel that way almost every day, at least one time, at least for 1 minute. And it's not being arrogant or narcissistic. It's natural. Why? Because we are art. We are our own art, and everybody wants their art to be noticed every single day. Everybody do. I want somebody to notice my poetry inside and out every single day. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with making that a part of your existence, your goal. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't nobody got to tell you. You see yourself, you feel yourself. Somebody done told you probably before. And when you go out here, you can sense when somebody's noticing the specialness of you. You can sense it. Okay, you divine. Even somebody don't tell you your lips look good, you know that when they look good. You know when you look good. You know when you talking good, and when you're acting good. You know this. So if somebody's energy tell you this, that builds your spirit up. We do need each other for boost. Otherwise, we would be all on islands by ourselves. All by ourselves. Not not theoretically or hypothetically, but really by ourselves. We're all here still to boost each other up. And there's nothing wrong with needing a boost. When you're dealing with jealous people and envy people, they try to make you think you wrong for saying, I need a boost too. I need you to not have no hate for me. At least once a day, give me a little boost like I give you a little boost. But the enemy makes you feel like you're thirsty, you're chasing, you're needy, you're codependent, you can't be on your own. And see, that's low vibration. They low vibration. Because they living in denial. They living in denial. That's why they go on the internet sometime. That's why they get dressed up just to go to the darn store to get some now-laters. They know darn well that that's why they do it sometime. Don't ever apologize. No, I'm going to tell you, divine ones, you need love, you need attention. Don't ever apologize for needing it, for expecting it, for saying that I need that in existence. I am not a robot. I'm not a Matrix agent. I'm not one of the babies in the incubators in the Matrix movie that's sitting there by themselves, just getting fed and don't need help. I'm not one of those babies. I'm actually out of the Matrix. And out of the Matrix means I'm supposed to have light, give light, and get it too. Hi everybody. Exactly. Shoot, I just want some Lord. I'm gonna tell you like this, y'all. I'm so like, if you got something you want to fix about me, come fix it, baby. But just don't tear me down. Don't call me ugly. Don't call me no names. Don't go, ooh, don't get no dirty looks. Don't act shady. Don't be all standoffish. But come on and fix it. That's how I feel about it. What you got? You got some help? I don't mind it. My problem that I'm seeing now is people are just laughing. People are thinking because they managed to make it this far in the system with the economy trash that they have a right to talk about people. Oh, I got a couple stimulus and I was able to get a business and I was able to get my YouTube go viral and my TikTok went viral and I was able to get me a fancy home and all this type of stuff with my tricks and corn artery and all that. So I get to sit around, I get to talk about people, I get to act shady and I get to act fake. And I'm like, no, you're still a nobody because you're missing one thing. Heaven has a lot. But heaven is also a place of fixing. That's what angels do. They fix. They fix. They give advice. They give help. They give support. They come in and they rescue and all of that. So these people can tear us down if they want to. They can tear us down. But for them to sit up there and brag that they got away with their con artery, their conning, it goes to show that they could never make it as us. They had no choice but to con because they would have never made it as us. They would have jumped off the London Bridge a long time ago. Y'all, I'm in my sassy mood today. They would have jumped off the London. Half of these people, I'm telling y'all, that then they cons to get what they get and they ain't doing the straight path like we are. If they didn't con, they wouldn't even be on earth right now. They would be in the ground. I'm telling you. They're not built to take the straight path. Everybody ain't built for the straight path. Not everybody think they strong, but once they get on the straight path long enough, they be like, woo, this ain't easy. This is really testing my faith in God. That's when you know how, you know what, when somebody say they got faith in God, they got strong strength, I say, tell me how long you've been straight. Tell me how long you've been chopping away your sins. How long have you been free of a couple of the sins? How long have you been at the following some of the 10 Commandments? How long? How long? A lot of people say, not long. I still got about seven of the 10 Commandments to follow. I'm still working on 7 of them. I'm like, well, you can't be us. You can't be us. You better go ahead and keep on conning because you probably going to off yourself or something. I'm telling you, let me tell y'all, I don't even get mad at people who want to talk about me because I'm taking a straight path. Because I'm being grateful. Because I'm not joining the conning game. Because let's get real, I could con up a storm on this channel if I wanted to. I'm just, with all these YouTubers up here, all I gotta do is go on here and look. What she talking about? What he talking about? What she talking about? I could do that. I could cheat. I could cheat all day. To jump on trend after trend after trend after trend after trend after trend. Dude after dude with big bag, dude with money, dude with money, dude with money. I'm not saying I'm the finest woman walking this earth, but I'm fine enough. I'm fine enough. I ain't never had a man reject me and call me ugly a day in my life. I could go out here and use my looks. Use everything that God gave me from head to toe. I could. I've had men with fancy cars, expensive homes, and I said, well, I could play a little game on him and get him and get him a gold. They could be a low vibrational empress. But at some point, when you are divine long enough, you don't believe that God exists. You know. God shows you in too many ways that there is a higher power of light. Once that hits you real hard from so much confirmation, you can't be no trickster out here. You can't gold digger people. You can't do it. It's even if it's tempting, even if it's tempting to take another woman's man because you're jealous or whatever. You can't do it because you got so much proof. What we need, to be honest, a lot of the world need more proof that God exists. That's what a lot of these low vibrational people, they need their third eye wide open. Y'all, they need it this wide. Okay? Their third eye ain't open enough. I'm telling you, some of them, they're not seeing the demons. Some of them ain't even astral traveling. Some of them are going right into a demon coma when they go to sleep, and they just on standby like they on an alien planet, and they can't see nothing. They ain't seeing nothing. They need somebody to tap that eye open. They need somebody they need to be locked in the dark for a long period of time in a dark room for days. For that eye to come open and get curious so they can really see what we seeing. They need somebody to awaken, strengthen their psychic abilities so they can hear beyond just the little whisper demon in their head. See, it's easier to con out here when you ain't got that much proof that God exists. It's easy to do that. That's why I'm telling y'all. Some of y'all may say, I don't know if I want to do that to my kids. Well, they might grow up to be a narcissist then. Good luck. I believe by 16, you should be awakening all their psychic abilities so they can know the truth. So they can be able to be like, whoa, I just saw an angel go right on by. So they can see that. Oh, hi, everybody. People don't want to do that. They saying I'm scared for my kids. Let me tell you, if you are bringing the light and divine to them, you are their protection. And when their psychic abilities get tapped on real strong, get strengthened, the angels have to, their angel guys have to protect them even more because they're a child. So you don't have nothing to worry about really. What you have to worry about is that by them, their vibration raises once they start tapping into their psychic abilities of light, like high priestess, like a 16-year-old high priestess of the light. What you have to worry about is human beings that got demons in them sensing that they're a high priestess. That's what you got to worry about. And that's when you just tell your kids that you have to treat your life and you as sacred. Now that you are awakened, your psychic abilities are true, like activated. Okay, the angels are now working on them because you gave them permission to. Okay, now that you have to be sacred, you have to be secretive, you have to be standoffish. You do with strangers. You do when you know that God exists and you didn't tapped in. You have to start being standoffish because the closer you get to strangers out here, if they got a demon in them, they gonna sense how powerful you are, and then they might use their human rights to or illegal rights to hurt you. So you know wakening your kids is important, and waking everybody needs to waken, otherwise everybody's going to suffer in the house. That I mean nobody's going to have the peace they want. I'm telling you, no lie. Nobody's going. You're going to be fighting for your peace every day. The kids is going to be fighting if daddy ain't woke, if he ain't spiritually woke, his psychic abilities ain't strong, you're going to be suffering. You're going to be trying to protect the kids from his energy, or vice versa. You cannot be with somebody that's not spiritual if you're divine. You can't. You can. I don't care if they're generous. Narcissists can be generous. I don't care if they're generous. I don't care if they're hardworking. I don't care how fine they are. I don't care. If they're not spiritual, then they probably walking around with no idea of God's existence. They think that they're invincible. You won't think you're invincible with your behavior and being toxic. You won't think you can be invincible with your toxicity if you know that God exists when you are awakened. This is a deep conversation, but it has to be said. I wish I had known this, y'all. When I started getting very spiritual, I didn't realize I had to separate me and my daughter's life from family members after that. So what was happening is they was overriding my lessons that I gave my daughter. They was overriding me, like in secret. When they would be around her, they was trying to tell her I was wrong or whatever. Just corrupting her about it. And she stopped being spiritual. She stopped being spiritual. And what happened? She started having a bunch of demonic friends and witches. Dark witches started trying to get her to come over to their house and stuff. And I've been like slowly trying to introduce her more to her psychic abilities and working on that. But I could tell that somebody else, other people, are trying to get her to not believe in it. I really think it's her partner doing it too. I think her partner's doing it. I think he's telling her, no, this and this and that. See, that's the problem when your kids get grown and they go off on their own. They choose partners who start to oppress their psychic abilities. And then your kids are grown, but they're vulnerable. They're just not protected. Because being psychic is protection. Yeah, my brother, my brother has never. Let me tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story about my brother. And I've told people, and people say I don't believe it. My brother has a master's degree. Okay, now I'm not trying to brag, but I come from a family of very very gifted people. Okay, they're gifted. Now some people choose to use their gifts for wickedness. Some people choose their gifts for good. Now my brother was literally, he got his master's degree in journalism, and he went to Tuskegee. And Tuskegee is a good college for people of color, especially. Um, so he bought himself a one-way ticket to Georgia, and he had no money. He sold bottled water on the street. That's how much he believed in himself. He sold bottled water on the street and got enough money to pay his rent. Okay, his first apartment with a roommate. He started like side hustles. He taught himself computer engineering. He did that. He started working with other business owners. This lady who had a massage parlor, he helped her. Then he got himself a job working for an important tech company. And he kept his side hustles. He just kept investing, you know, and that's how it led. And he's like, when I went to his house, you would think that he was rich because his wardrobe is so celebrity like. But he told me that stuff, years of high maintenance stuff. Meaning he didn't buy that in 1 year. He always buy himself the best of the best. So he grew his collection. He grew his collection of high value stuff, high quality stuff. Over 20 years he grew it. So now he has this wonderful wardrobe, this magnificent wardrobe, beautiful suits, high value suits and all that type of stuff. But he didn't put himself in a poorhouse to get it. He just take care of what he got. My thing is, a lot of people need to realize when enough is enough. We got to get to the point where we're just like, I don't need any more. I have the best of the best right now. 2 items a year, 2 new items a year. Just think about it. Like if you bought yourself 2 to 3 new items a year and you took care of it, in 5 years, you got 15 new items in your wardrobe. 15 new items in your wardrobe. Now, what if you had other people buy you 3 items a year that you really want and really need? And you had a family member do that, that's another 15 items in your wardrobe. I think that we have to get to a point now in our lives where we're like, I need to take care of myself. Yes, I value my family members, but if they're not awakened, they're not qualified to take care of me. Now, I know that sounds wild. I don't care what job you have. If you're not spiritually awakened, you're not qualified to join me in my effort to take better care of me. You're not qualified. Okay? You may give me a ride to my dental appointment, but you'll be toxic all the way there, or you won't be supportive, or you'll be making it worse. So we don't need people with money. We need people with spiritual abundance qualifications. How psychic are you? How intuitive are you? All right. How comfortable you are at using your psychic abilities. How deep you willing to go to research spiritual powers. How deep you willing to go with me to research how our ancestors did it. You willing to go all the way to Egypt with me? You willing to go all the way to Africa, to the motherland with me? You willing to go? You willing to go to this library and let's get into these books? Because a part of being spiritually powerful is being educated in it. A lot of people think there's enough walking around here psychic. You have got to go to spiritual school. Y'all, I'm in spiritual school every morning and before I go to bed. And at lunchtime, I sit here like this. I'm studying. That's the school we needed. We needed as kids. We needed that as kids. Psychic, spiritual, cosmic. We need to know about the moon. The moon is affecting us. We may not believe in the moon, but the moon still bothering us. Okay, the moon is still doing something to us. So even if you don't believe in moon energy, you're still being affected by it. And if you're affected by something, you probably should be researching it. So I think that we need to get into that. We need to sit our kids down and say, I'm about to put you in a class that you probably should have been in the moment you came out the womb. Astrology. And I'm not talking about zodiac. I'm talking about understanding the importance of stars. And why this moon is doing what it's doing to us. And psychic stuff. You need to learn this right away. Can you imagine if we was like practicing our psychic abilities at like 8 years old? Can you imagine how powerful many of us would be in our 20s? If we was practicing, some of y'all that got natural telepathy, if y'all was practicing y'all telepathy skills at 8 years old, y'all would be literally unstoppable by the 20s, in your 20s. Literally. You'd have to go up in the mountains somewhere because people wouldn't even be able to deal with you. I mean, I'm just saying, it's the truth. There's no way anyone would have been able to trick you, do anything wrong to you, because you would have heard their voices. You'd be hearing the voices and you'd be like, I want to hear what you're saying about me. Somebody said, oh, you want a Zoom class? If y'all want a Zoom class, we can get it, y'all. If you want it, I can coach y'all. I can teach y'all. What I'm doing, what I'm doing right now is actually my purpose. It's actually it. I don't feel fake when I'm talking about this stuff. Like, I don't feel fake because it's in alignment. It's in alignment with my birth. It's in alignment with the moon. It was the moon when I was born. It's all in alignment. So I'm telling y'all look, don't y'all wonder why we never had any classes about moon power? How come we went to elementary school and all they did was tell us that how the moon rotate, and they never did? Well, how come we never had no moon courses in elementary school? Because the Matrix did not want us to know that. The secrets have been staring us right in the face, playing right in the face. But the Matrix said no. The Matrix, no, let me tell you, this system here, this demonic system, it knows if it doesn't put it in the school system, you won't trust it. We're taught to trust what we've learned as little kids. We're taught. And if it's not in the books, and if it's not in the classrooms in elementary, then we can't trust it. Then it's not right. Then it might be wrong. That was the greatest trick that this system pulled on us growing up. There's books for it. They just didn't put it in it. They didn't give it to us. They knew that they would not be able to control us. They knew we would not be running to the 9-to-5 job so fast. They knew. They knew they would not be able to turn this into a really toxic version of the toxic pharaohs system of Egypt. They would not be able to do that. Because that's where they got this matrix from. The very low vibrational pharaohs. So the point is, they knew we wouldn't be like, no, I'm not that quick that you'll join the chain gang. They knew we would say that. They knew we would be like, you know what? I'm gonna use the free resources for a while, and I'm gonna go ahead and do my purpose. They knew we would do that. They knew that the rich wouldn't keep getting richer. That the playing field would start to get leveled. They knew that. They knew that it would be the rich would be like someone making $100,000 a year. Everybody making $100,000 a year at least. Everybody rich. They knew it would be nobody like making 800,000 and you're making 20,000. They knew that wouldn't even exist. It would not be a gap like that. Because there would be more people in the game. Praise the Most High for that download. Praise the Most High for that download. There'll be more people in the game. See? There would be it would be like the movie Wonder Woman, you know, the Amazon women. There'd be more Amazon people. There'd be more. We think it's a lot. We think it's a lot. No, it ain't a lot. It ain't a lot. We say, oh, there's about 50 famous writers. Nah, if we learned spiritualism and psychic stuff as little kids, there would be hundreds and thousands of successful writers. They would have to give out 10 Nobel Prizes in each category. In each, there'd be 10 Nobel Prizes given to, because the money would be nice and spread it out. All the devil got to do is hide you from your psychic abilities, get you to say, I quit, I give up, I'm scared, I'm seeing, I'm knowing too much, and you get all scared, and you right back in the matrix. You right back in it. The devil say, well, you need more. You don't need more psychic power. You don't need more spiritual power. You just need more stuff. You don't need more stuff. You need the right colors. You don't need more clothes. You need the right clothing and you need the right colors. You don't need more books. You need the right books. You need the right books for the stage that you're in right now. You're a new writer. You don't need to pay $50,000 to go to school. That for classes you don't even know if you're going to be alive to take. Because you don't know when your death day is. You need to book for what the stage you in now. Why do you think they don't let you pay? They don't let you pay like season by season when you go to college anymore. Because they knew people was catching on. They want you to sign your name on a dotted line for that $50,000 student loan. So that even if you take what you needed, they still get their money. They still charging you and sending you the bill for classes you didn't even take yet. Y'all, this is real talk, y'all. You don't need college unless you need a license like a doctor or something. You don't need college. You need a mentor. You need a mentor. That's what you need. That's what we all need. Unless it's something that somebody's life is on the line, like doctor and engineering and electrician, and okay, you don't need that. You need a mentor. Okay? And let me tell you, you will always be ahead of anyone who go to college if you get a mentor. You will leave those MFA students in the dust. I'm just telling y'all the truth. I be in MFA classes, events, courses, workshops. I'm outwriting all of them. I'm outwriting them. And I'm like, but they got MFAs. They're an MFA student. Because they're not getting one-on-one. They're in a classroom fighting over the energy, fighting for help, fighting for the teacher to get the focus on them. You get a mentor, it's all about you and you only. It's not about Tom, Jane, and Paul in the classroom. It's all about you only. Your kids got gifts. They got gifts that they want to pursue. They don't need college. They need mentors. Mentors are cheaper. They're cheaper. You may think they're not cheaper. You know why they're cheaper? Because your kid learns faster. You're spending money because they're learning faster. You're spending money because you get to pick what your kid learned. If they don't need to know that, you don't got to pay for it. But when they go to college, your kid is paying to learn stuff they already done learned at home. This is the world now to take advantage of finding mentors. Finding little small groups, small courses. Buying the CDs of that course. The library has almost everything for free on CD now. Anything you want, I'm telling you, anything you want to learn in the art world is right on CD in the library. When I went to the library, I looked at their CDs. They said all the classes, everything you can learn in school, writing, drawing, painting, singing, it's all on these CDs. I was like, what? When did this happen? They was like, we have to sell now. The library was like, we have to rent out the curriculum now on CD. We have to do that. Because not everybody can afford to go to college. But talent talks. Talent talks. Long as your kids got the talents, let me tell you, the scouts and the publishers, they don't care where they got it from. They don't care if they got a degree. You think they care about that when they're giving out the Nobel Prizes? They don't care if you got a degree in it. They don't care. They don't care if you got a PhD in it in painting. Somebody will pay you to teach their kid if the talent is walking the talk. Because don't nobody want to pay those college fees anymore anyway. You must be doing all you can to avoid them. And when the first way you avoid college education is psychic education. I'm telling you, don't lie. When you get your psychic abilities together, the answers will come. You'll be like, I don't even know how I know this, but I know. I done figured it out somehow. Woo, child. I know how to tell a slant now and in writing poetry. I don't even know how did I do this, angels? And then your angels tell you, okay, this is what you did. And you just saved $10,000 on a course because your psychic abilities told you how to do it. You saved $10,000. Your spiritual education, and I keep telling everybody, it's life preserver. It's literally saving your life. It's saving your life because it's saving you money. It's saving your time. You know who to pick to be with, who not to be with. You will figure out where not to live, where not to work. It'll come easy. Like, nah, I'm not taking that job. I'm not dealing with that person. I'm not living here. You'll just know. Your intuition will get that strong at some point. And so, you got more time because you didn't waste your time. And I mean, you got more time to make money and put into something that you want to make money through. But let me tell you, if your spiritual education is low, it's trash, your life is going to be trash. It doesn't matter what heroes come. You can get all the heroes you want out here. You can get all the ascending masters coming or whatever. But if you're not practicing spiritualism alone in solitude in the way that feels comfortable for you, the way that feels like home to you, then everything else is not going to work out. Your wishes are not going to come true in different areas of your life. They're just not. You're not going to have that hope of light that will spread evenly through your life, that will touch people who can change things for the better for you. You're not going to have that hope, vibrational strength that can, like I said, that can touch the people that's behind the scenes in areas of your life that can make things better for you. They're not going to feel that. They're not going to feel compelled to. They're not. The people that can help you improve your health, to give you free health benefits and discounts and free this and that and resources that will help you get what you need, they're not going to help you. They're not going to sense your light, your peace. They're not going to sense peace from you. Look, nobody wants to help someone that's not don't got enough peacefulness to them. When you're doing spiritual practices, you give off an energy of peace, inner peace. Somebody will bless you and help you just because you allowed them to feel that. You could come empty-handed, but because somebody was able to feel a peace from you, they'll be like, I want to help you just for that. I've been waiting all day to feel some peace, to be reminded of what peace feels like, and you literally gave me a taste of it. I've helped people for that reason. Like this person, they was just like a blast of sunshine. Exactly what I needed today. I'm going to help them. But if you just waking up and going about your day not spiritual, you're not going to be able to give that to nobody. You're not. You're just not. Some people will turn down your gift, say, no, thank you, I don't want it. You try to give somebody something, say, I don't want it, because I don't feel no peace from you. Yeah, whatever you trying to give me might got witchcraft on it. That's what somebody might think. So this is why you're not ready. Look, you're not ready for the world outside your home, all because you look good, all because you're wearing nice stuff, or you didn't do nothing wicked. You're not ready for the world until you can get a quieting type feel to you. Okay? A quieting. Because let me tell you, everybody wants that feeling. Like, how can I get that quiet, peaceful feeling, even though all hell is breaking loose in my life? That's what you're supposed to be spreading out here. You ain't got to help nobody verbally, but you do got to help people energetically. So you have to work on yourself energetically. Sometimes that means you got to put your own self in time out, because you ain't prepared to help nobody energetically. Divine ones, we ain't always prepared for that. That might be a hard thing to admit, because you're divine. You say, no, I'm always, no. You know you had really sad days, depressing days, really angry, outraged, disgusted days. When you feeling like that, you ain't ready. You need to be with God by yourself on your spiritual stuff. No, you tell your boo, I'll see you in a couple days once I get some ministering in for myself. I don't need to tell you why, but I just If I'm not ready to help you because I already know you're gonna want my help. I'm divine. I already know that you're gonna be expecting some help out of me, and I might not be strong enough to help you, or willing enough, or even interested, because I ain't feeling too right about myself right now. So I gotta take some time out for the sake of both of us. Not that I'm gonna be toxic towards you, because I'm divine. But I'm not gonna be able to help you like the saints expect me to. So that mean I'm not showing up right for God. So I gotta go ahead and fall back. I gotta go ahead, take a couple days. We love to think that we need 30 days for spiritual growth and education. We just need consistency. You don't need to get off the grid for 30 days. You need to go off the grid sometimes a little longer than you've been on the grid. So, like, if you've been streaming for 7 hours yesterday, just like I'm a stream for 2 hours a day only. That will push you into spiritual solitude. Okay? Yeah. Just spiritual. You know how you eat every day, and you go to the bathroom every day, and you wake up and take care of your kid every day. You you need consistency with your spiritual care. And you need it, let me tell you, you don't need it once a day. That's what they all tell you. Wake up and get spiritual. And get spiritual before you go to bed. Let me tell you right now. You need Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, like they say. Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost can be angels. The Son can be the saints that came before you. And the Father could be the creator of all creation. Okay, you need it at least 3 times a day. I'm telling you no lie. If you skip it and you only do 2 times a day, you're going to see the results, toxicity in your life. You're going to see something ain't working out for you. Something's going down the drain. And you're going to go, how is this happening? Because you didn't skip on one of them. You didn't skip on one of them. And serving is spiritual care too. Serving is spiritual care. I know we think it ain't. Some of y'all be like, I done served up a storm. You will never be able to serve enough in this world. You'll never be able to serve enough. You might as well just accept it. It's going to be never-ending serving. You'll have to serve every day, even though you have days you'll be like, I just can't serve. When you got that little spiritual breakthrough that you're having that day, you're not allowed to hog it all and keep it all to yourself. You're not allowed to be greedy. Like, oh, I got this joy. I'm going to keep all this joy for myself. No, you're not. You got to give a little piece of the happy pie. You got to give a little piece out, y'all. When I get real happy in here and I'll be like, oh, I'm looking all good, feeling all good. Hey, Miss V, turn up. When I get a little bit turned up about myself, I say, well, it's almost time for me to get on YouTube. That's what I say, y'all. That's what I say. I say, it's almost time for me to get on YouTube and give a little bit of this happy pie. Because I can't just keep all this light to myself. I didn't felt the purge happening in my stomach. The hunger went down all the way through my feet. Now I need to give some of this power away. Just a little bit. No bad, because that's gratitude. There's somebody that still got a knot in their gut. Their intuition is a little bit still struggling. They're a little bit still too deep in an emotional bondage. Because you can be in emotional bondage. We'll get into that. But the narcissist can put you in emotional bondage. So you get into that emotional bondage, and like you're free. You're like, woo! It done came out. Praise God, my spirits is up. You don't get to keep it all to yourself. I know sometimes you want to because you be like, I worked so hard to get to this point. I worked so hard to get this joyful. It took a lot to get joyful again today. After what I went through yesterday, you be like, now I think I'm going to go ahead and sit on back and keep all this joy to myself. You're going to attract negative karmic energy. I know some people may disagree because they're wrong. Because let me tell you why. You slip into vanity. You slip into vanity. You start walking around like I've been high vibe for days and everybody else been all mess, whatever. See, blah, blah. You got to share some of it so that you won't slip into the narcissistic type of energy or mindset. You're protecting yourself from becoming a narc. Because let me tell you, energy is fuel, is food. You know, someone once asked me when I did a dry fast. Okay, I was doing dry fast 2 days, 3 days. Right now, I'm on a food fast, meaning I'm eating like a deer. I'm eating like a skinny person, like a really, really, really skinny person. I'm eating like a 13-year-old or a 10-year-old. Very little. Very little. And it's keto-friendly food only. Very little, though. Sometimes you don't gotta just stop eating. Sometimes you just gotta eat a lot less. And we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that in the workshop. We're gonna get into that because I got a download for that. But when energy is still for food. Some people, they don't need the answers. They just need the energy and then the answers will come to them without you. So this is why you got to give some of that energy. Some people, they didn't eat as healthy as you to get to that high-spirited energy that you in. They didn't know how to do it. They didn't know how to work out, to purge the parasitic energy out their stomach, out their gut. They didn't know how to do it. But when you show up with your energy, all that fire energy, it purges them. It does the work that they couldn't do for themselves. You give them a little bit of that fire, and you help them. And so you start to see your value more as well. You start to see just how valuable you are without ever even saying a word to people. But you also have something to remind you of your value. So if the next day you're low vibration, you get to think about how you helped someone yesterday. Your energy helped someone. And then you are reminded about why you're here. Why it's important for you to keep your spirit high. Somebody is not making it without you. Somebody needs you. You need to collect memories of when you was needed. Of when you was needed. And you got results as the proof you was needed. You need those memories. The very toxic, narcissistic, grandiose people, that's what one of the things they're keeping you from. When they keep you stagnant, stuck in emotional bondage, they're keeping you from collecting memories that remind you of how much you're needed. You're not talking to people. You're not serving people. You're not helping people. You're sitting crying your eyes out. You're raising hell. You're having emotional breakdowns. You're sitting up with like the guy Clumps from the movie The Clumps with a bucket of ice cream, crying a river. You're doing all that. You're not even getting any memories because you know what? Memories do get stale and they do get old and they lose their power over you once they age. So you need new, fresh memories to remind you of your value, This is why it's important to serve. You got to find a way to serve. Even if you're not getting no money, you have to find a way to serve. That's one way how you beat the narcissist. Because even if they tell you you're not good enough, if you got wicked family members saying you don't look good enough, you out of shape, you old, you dried up, you're old, bad, old crow, old man, saying all that to you or whatever, treat you like you out, your genetics ain't good enough, You got the memories of when you did something that somebody needed you to do for them. You helped somebody. It didn't put you in the poorhouse and it didn't put them in the poorhouse. So you know you was worth something. You know you worthy to be here. No matter how that narcissist treats you. Whenever I feel like I'm under heavy narc attack, it's like to the force, like I'm fighting Darth Vader in here. I say I got my YouTube. Darth Vader can come with the force all he want, but I know he can't beat this force. When I get on YouTube, and I get into my purpose and I'm helping y'all, I say the force is strong with me too, Darth Vader. The force is strong with me too. And I put a little another memory into my brain. This, especially if I do it creatively as well. It's right in the middle, logic and creativity. And it's my third eye pulled up that record. It's like, ha 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 ha. Nice try. You said I was ugly. You said I was broke. You said I was this and this and that. I'm a die alone, you said. Well, guess what? No, I'm not. Because every time I do my purpose, I know I'm not gonna die alone. I know I'm not gonna die alone. Because the moment of my death, there's somebody thinking about me. There's somebody who's gonna still be feeling me. They ain't gotta be in my presence while I'm dying, but they gonna feel me and remember how I touched their soul with light. And when I go to die, when I'm been put in the grave, there's gonna be people thinking about me, remembering me. Those memories of when I helped them are gonna come back to them, and those memories are gonna send a vibration to my soul, and I'm gonna go to the light in peace, knowing even more that you couldn't stop. Not only you couldn't stop me in life, but you couldn't stop me in death. Praise the Most High for this video. Praise the Most High for that download. When I tell y'all working out in the gym and all that, that's not enough. You got to show the world what you made of with serving as well. It doesn't matter how you serve, long as the God approve of it. Long as it's not, long as it's not betraying anybody or betraying God, you're cool. Eventually, let me tell, and I know y'all saying, but I don't want to keep doing stuff for free. Let me tell you something right now. You're always rewarded when you serve. You're always rewarded. You're rewarded energetically for serving. You're rewarded energetically. You're rewarded in your dreams. Your dreams become more powerful. You start to future see. You start to you start to have access to the cave of wonders. The cave of wonders wants people who feed other people's dreams, to help people fulfill their dreams. The cave of wonders want dreamers in it, but dream feeders too. You got to be both. You got to be both. And so when you feed other people's dreams by serving, you walk around with the same energy. You have the same vibration. People who are truly divine, they're going to find you irresistible. The people that have what you need right now, it's going to find you irresistible. When I started this YouTube channel, and I was just like serving and sitting here just talking to y'all. Okay, serving. All of a sudden, the resources I was looking for started showing up in Google. I started finding free writing resources. The mentor that I picked, he gave me 2 free courses. I started finding more and more courses. And before I know it, I'm writing all this wonderful work. And my dream was to write really great poetry. I knew I had it in me to do it. I knew it. I just wanted to be able to write some great poetry. Even as a little kid, I said, I want to write stuff like Dylan Thomas and Robert Frost and Sylvia Plath and all that. I want to write that stuff. My dream came true when I started serving almost every day on YouTube. I would search to Google, nothing would come up. But when I started serving all the time, stuff started coming up. I remember when I was serving a whole lot, when I put all those videos up 3 years ago, like 2.5 years ago, all of a sudden I started seeing stuff about dental and dentists and all kind of signs about dental on YouTube in the advertisements, right, y'all? Here I was trying to manifest a good dentist, an affordable dentist, and then I saw the signs in the ads on YouTube. And then something said, look up dental clinic. And I looked up dental clinic and it came right on up. It came right on up. And then I went there and then they said, pay what you can. And then somebody paid off the dental bill. You see how it came like full circle. I thought that just the $10,000 that I got, the biggest check I ever got in a side hustle. When I got my first check on YouTube, it was like about 10,000. I thought like, wow, that was, that was it. I didn't know that the creator stacked it. Okay, the creator stacked it. But that's because when I was serving, I was not thinking about the money. I was thinking about I'm needed. Look at these people. They need me. I was willing to share what I was going through to serve. Do you know you don't get to keep your business to yourself? Like, I know that sounds wild, but if you don't include your stories and your business when you're teaching, you didn't really serve yet. That's why I tell y'all stuff about my fight with my teeth and fight with the demon that always wants to get me to eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. It's like, y'all, it's like this demon just go through my family. It's the same demon. It go from house to house to house. It's trying to kill everybody in my family with food. It's going house to house to house. And I keep kicking it out of here and it keep coming right on back. It's like it just hopped from house to house to house. It's like, I don't know who brought this food demon, this demon of gluttony to my family, but it's a generational curse and I'm determined to break it. I'm determined to break this food, drug, alcohol demon that's going from house to house. So I'll be paying attention, like watching when people be shopping and watching what they bringing in, like, okay, seeing if the demon coming. But I'm telling y'all this story because I'm serving y'all right now. That this is the demon I've been dealing with, battling for the last couple of weeks. And the way I've been battling it is I've been eating on my blood type diet. Look, let me tell y'all, if you're having some spiritual blockage and you're not being that spiritual, it might be your diet. That's the first place you look, diet. Now, if your diet is trash, you might need to go back to blood. You might need to, in the old days, they would do blood transfusions to hurry up and get it out or whatever. The food toxicity. But we ain't got that now. We can't just go to the blood bank just to get you to clean our blood up or whatever. So you do your blood type diet. The blood type diet is literally, it has a way of getting rid of spell work that might be on your mental health as well as your physical health. And that's what I did. I went and got me some cucumbers, some plums, strawberries. I got lemons. And I had me some oatmeal. Coffee is on my blood type diet. So I had coffee. But I had coffee without sugar. So I'm saying this, y'all, that watch your diet right now, watch your spiritualism, and watch your communication. And this is a good time. If you didn't get into the psychic stuff, this is the perfect time to do it. When I tell you, if you practice your psychic abilities regularly right now, you will find maybe in like a couple of months, especially in the winter months with the ice energy, the air energy, you'll find that you're very, very psychic. But you have to stop. You have to start right now. Get your ingredients, get your resources, get your knowledge in, your studies, and then sometime during late winter you'll find that you're getting downloads. You're just, you're wiser. You're making, you're just making much wiser decisions, and you're brighter, your spirits is more at peace, and you're more qualified to mentor. So I just wanted to end the video with that. Time is almost up. We always know about the shade time. When it gets around 4 p.m. in Eastern time, it's the quiet time. It's the time to go deep within. It's the time to work, to be with you and your angels and God and have some peace and rest. So if you were thinking about taking a nice little nap and doing a little spiritual quiet time, all right, y'all. It was nice talking to y'all. Protect your mental health. Don't get into the gossiping and the social out arguing. Family might get real toxic right now. You ain't got time for that. People might end up low-key fighting you over money. Family members, you don't know what they're doing behind the scenes with the money. So just watch your money real carefully. Watch your resources. Literally, just watch it, okay? All right. All right, bye, everybody. Have a wonderful day. If you'd like to send any donation, you can send it to my Cash App at Coach V Hunter, or you can send it to my PayPal. Some of y'all want to get into psychic stuff or things like that. I will host a Zoom meeting tomorrow. Okay, I will have a psychic shop. A psychic Zoom if y'all want to join it. Okay, I'll just keep the price low because I know some of y'all are like, y'all feel like y'all getting breadcrumb right now. That's what the retrograde is about. When the rest of that retrograde energy come down, you be like, dang, I'm getting breadcrumbed. So some of y'all may be being a little bit too tight with your money. That's okay. I'll make sure I'll have the Zoom workshops affordable. All right. Oh, one thing else. If you were thinking of writing poetry or literature, this would be a good time to get a mentor in poetry. The perfect week to start. I do mentor in writing great poetry. If you'd like to be my mentee, we can work out an affordable price for the mentorship program. Okay? But if you ever wanted to learn to write great poetry, this is it. The window's going to close, y'all. There's a breakthrough. So this is a literature creative breakthrough right now. Very powerful. Use it while we got it energetically. All right. So email me if you're interested in being my mentee. Also, if you were thinking of getting a songwriting mentor, this is a good time to write some songs. Okay? You don't got to be a singer. Write some lyrics, write some songs, sell them, market them. Believe it or not, a lot of the celebrities, they're looking for new music right now. They're looking for it. And they're looking for literature. Publishers, they want that literature. They want that literature. Okay. All right. Email me if you want to talk to me about any services I provide. Send us a link. I will. Email me though, okay? Check the community news for my announcements. I have some coming. Bye.